Hey there.
Hey, we actually have it worked.
Oh wow, it did work.
It worked.
Hey guys,
Whoa.
happy Sunday.
Hey, we, hey, slam the volume down for me for a second. No. No.
So, happy Sunday.
That must have just been so great to whoever, the 14 people that might have actually tuned in.
Probably none.
Not. Saturday night, bro. No one's listening. But it's nice to know that we have 14 subscribers.
How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. This is a different day. We normally come in on Sundays.
Yeah.
Today's not a Sunday. Today's a Saturday.
No, you know,
what?
It's the other S day though.
Say that.
yeah.
I believe there's a big UFC championship.
Oh, Nate
Oh.
Diaz is fighting tonight. Nate motherfucking Diaz.
Who's he going up against?
Some chump.
Oh.
He gonna.
No, not necessarily.
Did you see him light up that blunt on stage during the...
It was
Yeah, he's
it
a
was a J. Come, don't. Let's not get.
It doesn't
Let's
matter.
not over
Did you see him
embellish.
smoke
That's
marijuana?
A big no.
Who says it was marijuana?
Okay, stop
Of
bursting
course it
all
was
my bubbles.
marijuana.
This is what I'm talking about,
course
dude. I
it
told
was
him the other day. I show up with balloons. He throws darts at them. That's what he enjoys
you've
doing.
never done this before in your life.
It's not
I
the
think
point.
Is it a free fight?
It's not the point.
I don't know if it is. It would be really awesome.
Dude, we don't have a letter today. No letter today.
Why don't we have a letter today?
You know, today I didn't bring the computer. And because I didn't bring the computer, we're doing something different. It's different. Yep, we're doing something
Are we?
different. I guess. Can we just title this one as like an underscore?
We can do whatever you want.
How's your volume, Michael?
Dude, Anthony Pettis and Nate Diaz.
I'm interested in this. How do you watch the fights?
There's actually a UFC app where you can
Do
check
you
out
have
the bars.
login information for this app?
I could find it, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
But there's
dun,
gonna be some serious fights for sure.
Are you follow it still?
I do as much as I can. I used to follow it religiously, but now I've stepped back a little bit.
Do you notice, Jeremy, that
Notice what?
you and I have gotten to the point where we don't even introduce ourselves or anyone that's with us anymore?
Well, you know what? That's just rude.
High five.
It is kind of rude. I would agree with that.
You know, like Ron Burgundy says, sometimes you just need 45 minutes of nothing.
San Diego.
Every once in a while.
His
Whale's
podcast
vagina. So when are they fighting?
tonight.
Tonight.
Obviously. What time?
Right about now. I bet you starts at 9. It's going to be Vegas.
Oh, you're right. It is 9 for the main event. Yeah. And then if the main event goes short, they bring on some after cards.
It's not going to go short. It's going to be a minute. Of course.
Jeremy's on fire with this mood music. Dun, dun, dun.
Where the fuck did that
I thought we lit this. Oh, I see.
Whoa.
We don't have.
I still can't get over those hemp fields in freaking Camarillo.
Bro.
That shit was wild.
Oxnard and Camarillo. So I took another picture today on the way back from Santa Barbara. They have different signs in Camarillo. Their signs actually have a big red circle with a slash through it that says THC, like no THC. I thought that was a nice upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Making it visual.
We could go to Brennan's Irish Pub. They got it for sure.
What are we talking about?
Of course, bring my motherfucking wallet.
But that's fine. But what are we talking about?
Going to watch this damn fight. It's gonna be a big fight.
To fight. Why? Nate's gonna win.
I'll cover you.
But we're gonna be here throughout the term of the fight, and by the time we're finished, we'll know the result.
Can we order it here?
excuse me, we would be in the middle of a conversation, and then if we live casted the fight, someone would sue us.
No, that's not true.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is.
It's just
Have you seen Joe Rogan's Fight Companion that he does live on YouTube?
Nope. Do I want to?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, have you?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Not live. I've never watched it live.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Brendan Irish Pub.
So who else is fighting?
Who else has fought? Silence.
Who else is fighting?
Silence of the Lamb.
There's a couple good fights.
Well, why don't you inform us of what they are, please?
Well,
Because I'm interested.
He's still looking for the exact details of it.
What Wi-Fi are you on?
I have no clue.
You gotta click the button for a second. Does it tell you?
Oh,
or
you.
no?
Oh, okay.
Are you on like Dance Studio or something?
Yeah, dance studio.
Yeah, dance studio.
Okay.
You need to slide over a little bit in front of that mic. It's like trying to move a rock.
So weird. I'm not seeing. Oh,
How many hours do you think
Today, 7 p.m. Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic. That's a fucking round
Hey.
2.
Michael,
Yeah.
can you answer yes over there, or
Yeah.
accept, or whatever it is?
I can share a screen. How come
That's
who-
number 2. Between those guys, Daniel Cormier is the champ, and he beat the heavyweight as light heavyweight, which is 205.
Scoot forward. We'd like to hear this.
Okay.
There you go. You're in the mic
yeah,
now.
right there. You're in it.
Yeah.
You hear?
anyway.
Can you hear your voice now?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, but he had the light heavyweight champ, which is at 205, and then heavyweights anything from 215
Yep, up.
to 265, and he beat Stipe Miocic, however you pronounce his name, by fluke. He's about to get it. He's about to get it this time.
Yeah,
And then
isn't it?
Anthony Pettis? You ever seen that dude who? I think it was one fight league less than UFC. But this dude jumped off the fence and freaking
Oh.
roundhouse this dude in the face.
Got crazy.
It was dirty. Like
Um,
he's fighting Nate Diaz. You already know how Diaz.
That was
fights.
after the fight too, right?
Huh?
That was after the
I
bell.
don't know. That was
That was
like
during?
third round. That was like
oh wow. Yeah.
closing seconds and just KO him. That was Clay Guida. He did it too.
Guida.
I think it should be a good fight for Nate to have someone who's a little crazy.
Anthony Pettis, that dude's a monster. I'm telling you. Nate Diaz, that dude is. His stamina is like second to none.
Oh, they knock people out for fun, so you don't mess with the
Diaz brothers.
Diaz brothers.
Yeah, I'm cool.
So yeah, how do you feel about the fact that the Oxnard strawberry fields are now the Oxnard hemp fields?
I cannot imagine whose ever fields those are.
Oh, money.
They're about to make a
Killing.
buku amount of money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a trip to see Southern California just convert over.
What are you talking about? It's a more valuable crop than
Yeah, less water.
you
Yeah.
name it.
Just in general. Yep.
Strawberries take a lot of water, right?
They take a lot of water and a lot of food.
Yeah,
A lot of potassium and
avocados are even worse.
yeah. And then how many years before you can harvest an avocado tree?
No,
Well, for how many years can you?
Yeah.
no. So what you do is you plant them, and let's just say you have a big property, and you have no idea what to do with the property. In order to lower the land tax, you grow some kind of a
Crop.
crop on the land, but there's a 10-year depreciation rule. So after 10 years, if it's not just booming, everything's just a money pit to keep that going.
What's the trajectory on the trees, right? Like, so when do you get the peak harvest? Is it 7 years in?
Did you ever
10 years in?
Did you ever come by when it still looked like Colombia? When we first
Yeah,
moved there, it
yeah.
literally looked like Colombia. These big avocado trees that would like form a circle, just
Yep.
all over.
And how many years do you think that? How old were those trees?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a tree expert, but they've been there for a minute.
So you probably want to plant them before you disclose them. Let them grow. Disclose them when you can harvest them. Harvest for 10 years.
You need to figure out the formula, like the Mayans and other people from Central America, tribes, whatnot. They had a mixture of the richest dirt, but also, almost half charcoal or
Clay.
or, leftover fire.
Oh, okay. Okay, the nitrogen.
And the nitrogen,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Mixing it with the chickens,
Yeah. Deposits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apocalypto, one of the best movies.
Jeremy, you having fun over there?
Yeah.
You just going at it right now, making scene after scene or something?
Oh, just never mind me. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
I'm not even on the screen. I'm just a voice.
No, you're on the screen.
No letter day? Setio?
I made a no letter.
No letter day. No.
So, anyways,
Yeah. Usually we start the day out with a letter. Like today is brought to you by blueberries. And then we talk about something.
The blueberries that you ate already?
No, just like there's a blueberry pig farm in Camarillo where you can show up with your kids to give you a little bucket.
Do they give you the little blueberries or they give you the monsters?
You get to pick yourself.
Where's this?
Camarillo. Yeah.
Do you have an address?
I would just Google search it, but yeah.
Yeah, you Google search me and you
I'll-
send me
I'll-
the second tier.
I will. Well, yeah, so in Camarillo there's a blueberry you pick farm. And,
Really?
and that's how we start an intro is we pick
Is
a
it
fruit.
expensive to go?
No. We pick a fruit and a letter and then the letter leads to the fruit. We picked a fruit. We talk about the fruit. We go into the day. That's why today is a no letter day. No fruit. We're talking about hemp fields. They're not really a fruit. It's like a male pollination
What
thing.
are we going to do? I really want to get we need to get one of those digi choppers and go up. I really want to see how
excuse me.
big
what?
that plot is.
You're talking about like a drone chopper?
You're correct.
What plot? Your plot?
No. Camarillo.
Oh, you're talking about
That
the
was
farms.
freaking huge, Mike.
Bro, no, Oxnard's bigger.
The one you showed me.
That was Oxnard.
That was enough.
Yeah, that's Oxnard.
That's enough.
Yeah, but that's only 1 out of like 10 in Oxnard. Yeah, it's insane. There's miles and miles and miles and miles of hemp in Oxnard. Yeah.
We're missing out, bro.
I'm just waiting for him to grow full size so I can run through him like a field of dreams. That's all I'm waiting for.
No, you know what you and I need to do? You want to take over, my
No
spot
letter
once
day.
those guys move out.
No
Mike,
letter day. Yeah, no, we need to start already though.
and start now
Yeah.
and tell them that we want that land.
Yeah. Who doesn't want that land?
Who the hell's going to hike down from up top to come,
No one.
and they'll be super bummed when they get there and they realize it's not THC.
Yeah. These guys broke into Lisa's vehicle the other day. My daughter's mother. Because my daughter's mother, Lisa, she's special. She buys money bags off of Amazon that most people transfer money in to the bank. And she uses them to put baby diapers in. I'm not kidding you. So she left the money bag on the back seat full of baby diapers. Someone saw it, broke the window, grabbed the money bag and ran. I find that comical because you know when he's like, bro, he goes to open that shit thinking it's fat with the homies, and he's got fucking diapers.
Nope.
Mm-mm. And she looked at me and she's like, why do you think they did it? And I'm like, because it's a fucking money bag. What do you mean it's a money bag? It's like, you're using a fucking transfer money bag to put diapers in.
People think it's money.
Yeah. She just thought it was a cute bag that's blue with a zipper.
Mike, you got any hookups to gyms that I don't have to pay to go fucking work out?
No, I'd be there.
I'm so sick of like paying their entry fee and that bullshit.
Yeah. No, I would be there. If someone would just give me a gym. Wow. Why do I feel so tired?
It's 9 o'clock. It's about that bedtime.
It's
Bedtime.
Whoa.
He just got out
Whoa.
of county, dude.
Oh.
Saturday.
This guy makes it sound like he's all hard. Just dog. I just got out of county
No,
yesterday.
I said you just got out of county.
They're making me put you to sleep at a certain time. Spending all my years.
Oh, yeah.
You
You know how it is.
So, I'm just going to be a dick because I just feel like being a dick. How's the sobriety thing working out for you? Like,
What?
I know it sucks, but how's it
What?
working out for you? It's just, do you feel depressed or do you feel less depressed?
Right now, I'm just fine.
Okay. But when you wake up in the morning, do you feel like life is clearer? Because that's what they say when I feel a little buzzed right now. That's what they all say.
From that freaking soft off that beer right there.
No, I'm just fucking being a smartass. I started to slur for some reason.
What's the
Lack of water.
tonight's UFC 241 is what you're saying, right?
Yes. And it's like on now.
Yep. Better. There we go. I don't know how to feel about this music.
Who played this?
It's free music. That's why it's free.
So right now, Fight Companion's on, which means Joe Rogan is not. Someone else is doing the Fight Companion.
Oh, means
Do
Joe
you
Rogan
know-
is
do
doing
you-
commentary.
Do you know who Theo Von is?
Yeah, he's a comedian. He's hilarious.
He's a
He
good,
used to be a fighter, though.
he's a buddy of mine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did he not used to be a fighter for a second?
No.
Oh, I was just watching. He was on Chris D'Elia's podcast.
Oh.
He is fucking hilarious.
I couldn't tell if they were being serious or if they weren't being serious. That's how funny they were.
That's good.
Because he was saying, Chris D'Elia said, I'm going to tell you this story, but I've already told this to you. This is not the first time I've met you. I met you before. And last time, you forgot I told you this as well. So he starts it as that. And he goes on to tell a story that's completely, I think it's completely false. And the guy says that's not true. He's like, that's not how we met. He says the way we met was, I was in a amateur basketball league. And you were the ref. And he gets there the long way round by telling a story about how he had the worst call ever in a game. And that guy happened to be Chris D'Elia, who was the ref. Now, I don't even know if that story's true either, because they went from one to the other so smoothly. It was good. It was just good comedy.
It's kind of like how I met you.
Chris D'Elia, he's a good guy. He tries hard. He's just not one of my personal.
No, he's
favorites.
funny, though. He's funny.
He is funny.
I'm just saying,
a
it
talented
sounds like
guy.
one of those stories that if I told someone how I met you, they go, "That's not how you met him."
I think Theo's gonna blow up personally.
Yeah. I think so, too. He's a very, very, very
Who's got the new
likable
show
guy.
out right now? I can't think of his. He was with fat guy in a little coat.
Oh, David Spade has a new...
Thank you. Yeah. Fat guy in a little coat.
So,
Michael, what are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the fight stuff here, right?
Yeah.
And who's fighting? 2 decisions have been made, or 1 decision was made, and one. So the featherweight and the middleweight.
Yeah, all I care about is a championship.
Why is
Which is Cormier and
Correct.
Jesus, this thing.
and
keeps-
Diaz.
No.
Who is B?
Miocic. But I also want to see the Diaz fight.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Can we turn on this beautiful TV you have right here?
We probably could, but then we'd have to stop streaming because we're not allowed to stream UFC fights. But we're gonna be done here in just a few minutes.
Yeah,
It's
you
all
become
good.
into a legal issue when you start pushing other content that you're not allowed to push.
That's not pushing, it's watching it and I guess making comments. I don't see what any difference that is.
Well, even Joe Rogan can't play fights.
No, because you're supposed to be
live.
playing the fight.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Jeremy keeps fucking with these screens like a motherfucker.
What are you doing, Jeremy?
I'm not doing anything.
Every time I look over, it's a different screen. Different screen. Different screen.
Different screen.
Different screen. Camera angle suck. Camera angle suck. Different screen. Need to open that up. You're just having way too much fun over there. He's
How
creating.
hard is it to get your really blown out there? Is it all just word of mouth?
What are we talking about?
Gaining fans.
On podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a matter of actually pushing this to Facebook. We do nothing with it. And now you're not even a letter, so you pretty much don't even exist. Because everyone else that shows up is a letter.
A letter?
Yeah, they actually like are screened with a fruit so that they know when they leave that they were kumquat or blueberries or grapes or something. You're no letter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah. So you're like the special episode at the end of the album that no one really cares about. that's what this is.
You're a fucking dick.
And then Jeremy keeps putting the camera angle on you where it's not blown up, and the way you're sitting, it makes it look like you have a belly. So
Yeah, it's funny.
it's fucked up. And I keep trying to fix it, and then he changes the camera screen, and then you go back to having a belly, and it's like, man, he ain't even being forgiving with you. Excuse
Well, here,
me.
I'll give you this angle if you want, and he doesn't have to be in there. The beard's looking great on camera, though, huh?
Michael would prefer not to be on camera.
Great. So, anyways, happy Saturday with the no letter here today.
It's the 16th of August. That's what it is today.
It's the 17th of August, but I don't. Depends on what August you're in. Today's the 17th all day.
It's fucking 17th of August
Yep.
today.
Yep.
Damn
okay.
it. It's going too quick, bro.
Hey, it's the 17th of August either way. My birthday was 2 weeks ago?
Damn it, really is the fucking 17th of August.
Why would my two computers be wrong? I'm looking at both this one and the other one, and they both say the 17th.
You know, I looked at yours and went shit, and looked at mine and went shit. So I needed to check 2 Apple devices as well.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Michael's killing it for conversation.
No
today.
letter today.
Well, I mean, clearly,
So-
no conversation, no letter.
So is
We might as well just be here together.
Is Nate Diaz fighting
Cheers to
Cormier?
No. That's a
Who's-
lower weight class. Cormier's fighting the former heavyweight champ. Who's been
How come I
defending
don't
both.
see? How come I don't see Diaz on the ticket here?
Diaz is on the ticket.
Oh, wow, we can hear
Who's
him
he
now.
fighting? Oh, he's fighting Pettis.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm telling you, if you haven't seen Pettis's
Tactics.
knockout, no, it is something ferocious.
yeah, but dude, Diaz's reach is 3.5 inches.
Listen, Diaz runs
Longer.
triathlons like back to back, just because he finds it fun.
No, they just think it's funny to do.
They get bored, bro.
No, bro, they're just physical specimens.
They get bored.
They actually think it's funny to
Yeah.
do things that people train for. Then they just go out and do. They like do a week of training and then go do a triathlon.
Nah.
We're like, dudes, I'm
If-
telling
if you can do that,
we know
you-
the Diaz
you're-
camp.
you're
Like
a
it's not.
super
You don't
athlete.
understand. We know people in the Diaz camp. We know people that are one person away from Nate.
It makes it entertaining to know yeah, they're an interesting specimen. That's for sure. A lot of it has to do with Cesar Gracie.
Yeah.
The Gracie Fighters is a different camp. It's not
No,
Gracie.
the Diaz brothers go looking for it, but that's okay. That's
Yeah,
their
but
that's their swag.
I'm saying that
Yeah.
like the Diaz brothers are an amazing specimen that have been trained by an amazing individual.
Yeah, but Pettis has just raw fucking crazy talent. Nick and Nate are tough as nails. The only one I've seen, tear Nate down was Rafael Dos Anjos.
The breaking down the thigh.
He kicked the shit out of his knee.
Yeah, that happens. It's a good way. If you got nothing, just work a
What was
person's
that
leg.
fight recently where the dude came out and just dropped him with the knee right to the head?
Oh, shit happens regular. If you're not.
Wasn't that amazing? He went in for a single leg takedown. He went in for a single leg. Let's be real, because he's a wrestler.
Damn.
And as he went in for the single leg,
boom,
the dude came in
knee
with the
right
knee.
to the head.
Yeah,
and
out.
The crazy part is they showed training where he had been training for that.
Yeah,
He was like working on it.
out.
It's just, hey, anybody could get caught any day.
Just out.
Oh, of course. That's the way it works, man. It's not always skill that does it, you know?
Yeah, you
Sometimes it's the breaks of the game.
you get cocky, and that's when you're gonna get clipped.
It's the breaks of the game, dude. Sometimes it gets crazy out there.
No, just be chill, and you ain't gotta worry about it.
Just don't try to be a UFC pro fighter, and you'll be fine.
No, there's no problem with knowing to defend yourself, you weirdo.
No, just the pro circuits. It's insane. The competition.
That's a different mentality for sure.
It is.
True gladiator shit.
Yeah. You're not worried about, not being able to think or have a conversation in 10 years from brain damage. He's setting the mood, bro.
Yeah, that argument I believe is still up in the air, whether one solid knockout punch is better than getting beat up like a boxer.
You can take a lot of little hits, but one solid, it doesn't even have to be the hardest punch in the world. If it just connects right, you're dropped.
Well,
You're going down.
Look at guys like Chuck Liddell. He never got knocked out. He stayed knocking everybody out, and then he just got clipped. Rampage Jackson caught him with that left hook, and
Yeah, but listen to who you're saying. Rampage Jackson.
It switches. It switches in your head, dude. You just get knocked out easier. All your chin has to do is move like 3-4 inches.
Oh, totally.
I was just thinking I'm like, Rampage, it's not like Chuck Liddell got laid out by someone small. No, he got clipped by Rampage Jackson.
That's the funny thing about it is like being a guy like Brock Lesnar. It's like I'd rather be in the WWE getting paid than be in the UFC.
You know what? Yeah, I think main fights those guys get 3 to 4 million. I don't think they're definitely not getting 10. I can promise you.
No, but there's longevity in
WWE.
and doing
100%.
it for
sure those guys have
2
been
weeks or 3
murdering.
weeks or
Everybody knows
whatever.
Vince McMahon's a billionaire.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that guy. That guy's a
He's
lot.
been around for a minute, bro.
That guy's a lot.
The best
Yeah.
is that Donald Trump's done it.
I can't believe. Do you know everything Vin Diesel owns? Do you know Vin Diesel owns that whole corporation, the Fast and the Furious Corporation?
Oh yeah, sure.
But they were talking about it the other night that like Joe Rogan podcast. We'll just plug it, why not? And yeah, dude. So there's this huge thing between Vin Diesel and The Rock where they don't want to be on the set at the same time. Their characters can't knock each other out in contract.
They got
Like-
egos.
What?
They got egos.
Oh, huge egos. And so
You ever seen the movie Any Given Sunday?
It's a
I
great movie. Al
I
Pacino.
want to say yes, but I don't recall.
Pacino, and it's
Yeah.
between LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, dude, I know it well. It's a great movie.
Those guys got after it, letting them know, whose movie it was, and it was definitely Jamie's. It really was. That shit was.
But
all
Pacino
Jamie's.
respected it because he was giving such a good performance.
Yeah, but that was some real hard.
Pacino brought it too, man. He's solid in that movie.
Yeah, dude. Jamie's told me that he doesn't mess around as a producer. He's very, direct with, he wants done.
He's a very talented guy altogether.
It's insane.
From the comedy
Like you talk about a Renaissance man,
to the music.
that's kind of how it is with him.
His story about throwing a party for P. Diddy is one of the funniest things ever.
I'll tell you, there's going to be a producer. That is going to be the next Michael Bay, next Tarantino, dude named Taylor Chen. I'm telling you, he's another cinematographer to watch out for.
Does this B pop up on your screen?
No?
Oh, it's constantly on this screen.
Yeah, but nobody sees it, so don't worry.
Then who cares? Fuck people.
Well, they don't see it.
I'm just
So
messing.
no, we're not fucking anybody.
Mike,
Yeah,
let's
just-
I gotta grab some food, man.
Oh, Michael's tired,
Wow.
hungry.
Okay,
It's about
let's wrap
that
it up.
time.
Here's
Alright.
how we do that. We do it with a...
That was enlightening. That not letter, not that was it. No letter day. August 17th. Brought to you out of a tiny little building in North Hollywood.
Womp, womp, womp.
RMC Studios.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Rayfelson Media. And
Saturday. We don't do it on Saturdays normally.
no, and this one was weird.
Here we are,
Yeah.
doing it on a Saturday.
Hey Mike, thanks for showing up and providing that amazing conversation. Content.
Appreciate it.
So much content. We'll be able to clip it and get a ton out of it. It's just amazing.
Woo!
Oh, I gotta hit the off button.
I mean, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, you have it. Why don't you hit the off button?
Okay.